Mr. Baird, I attended the Public Service Association rally yesterday, and as I listened to the lengths that this government has gone to abandon the disadvantage in our community, it continues to amaze and disgust me. When you were elected, my mother said to me, "He's a very Christian man, so maybe we will see some changes." The only changes that I have seen since you were elected is the continuance of the demise of our government-run organisations. I had hoped that you would be a positive change for our community, but when you couldn't even reply to a letter I sent you back in June, I knew you weren't the change that we needed. I am now going to read out the letter I sent you in the hopes that I may get some sort of response from you. Dear Mr. Baird, I wonder how you would feel. I wonder how you would feel if you were scared of your 12-year-old child, if you lived each day fearing that this child was going to give you a black eye, a broken jaw, or any number of other injuries. I wonder how you would feel having to watch your child punch themselves in the face so hard you thought they would knock their own teeth out, or biting their own arms so hard they rip out chunks of skin. As a parent, you have no idea what this is like to watch. I wonder how you would feel having to know the layout of your local hardware store back to front because your child does new damage to your house almost every day. Today it could be a smashed window. Tomorrow it could be more holes in the walls. I wonder how you would feel having to learn to use every power tool in the shed because you can't afford to pay a tradie to come and continually fix the damage to the house. I wonder how you would feel if your child couldn't participate in any of the extracurricular activities that average children enjoy every day, like sports, learning to play a musical instrument, or scouting. Even just a walk in the park can become a nightmare. I wonder how you would feel having to become a jailer for your child because you don't want them to escape from your house and having to go searching the neighbourhood looking for them and hoping and praying they haven't been hit by a car or taken by a pedophile. I wonder how you would feel not being able to take family holidays, not being able to see the delight on your child's face as they ride the roller coaster or come splashing down a water slide. I wonder how you would feel as you become more and more reclusive because you can't take your child out in public for fear of them hitting someone or smashing up a shop. I wonder how you would feel never sleeping properly because of the stress this child causes to your life, but still having to get up and go to work each day, even though all you want to do once you have got your child on the bus to school is crawl back in your warm, comfortable bed and fall into so deep a sleep that the nightmare you live each day will cease to haunt your dreams. I'm not going to say that any of this is unfair. It is just our life. Our son Nathan has autism, and this is what we live each and every day. What is unfair is the government shutting down the respite centre he attends a few days each month so the rest of the family can get a little rest. I am petitioning the government not to do this to all the families in the Illawarra who use this much needed facility. I appreciate the fact that you came to the Illawarra recently to open up a new and exciting business. But I feel while you were here you could have taken some time to look at some of the real issues facing the Illawarra. One of them being the closure of the Dapto Respite Centre. Maybe you could have visited the centre and met the wonderful, amazing staff who take such good care of the many children affected by disabilities. It is not only the families affected by this, but the staff as well, because their future is unclear also. I have been trying to get answers as to what is going to happen to the centre. Every person I contact tells me something different. One minister told me it is under review, and another sent me a letter filled with so much political ramble that in the end I was more confused than ever. I've been told by an ADIC worker that we may not even get any respite in the Illawarra. As a loving family man, I am hoping that you will take into consideration not only my family's needs, but the needs of all the families in the Illawarra who use the Dapto Respite Centre. I look forward to hearing from you in relation to this matter. Yours sincerely, Sonia Facey. Mr. Baird, please have a heart and don't abandon our disadvantage.